For what must be about the 3,745th and a half time, I'm starting a video by going to the trader, but we got a couple things to talk about before we talk about Trader Hugh over here. What's up? Oh, I guess we got to turn stuff in. Hold on. I do have stuff to talk about. Sure, take that. I don't know. Do you have any jobs? What do you have? Clear zombies to the south, the west. A fetch clear zombies. All of these sound terrible because, oh my gosh, because it's just going to be tons of zombies and, I don't know, did I bring stuff to sell you? I don't honestly remember. I think that was going to be sold to you. 1547, yeah, that looks pretty solid. I think, did we see this ammo? I think I picked it up on the road. I gotta tell you, my recording schedule's all screwed up this week, so I'm not sure what's going on. Yeah, that's way too expensive. We can just stick with conventional means, i.e. melting down dukes or other... Ooh, you have concrete mix. Oh, I don't have any money. Did I sell all of it? What happened to all the money? I don't know what I did with it. Seriously, I don't remember what happened. Did I mention my recording is all screwed up this time around? Goodness. Ooh, what do we have over here? Find 10% more jewelry and precious gems when looting. That might be worth a look-see. Let's see. Hold on. Let's check this out. I'm promising you. I got stuff I want to talk about, but I don't know where the rest of my money is. Do we not have any? Was I an idiot? Did I spend all the money? I mean, that's possible. Okay. Phew. I was gonna say. I'm pretty sure I remember having more money than that. That was freaking me out a little bit. You know, this is probably a good point to talk about taking more points in better barter, although... Oh well, I guess we don't have the goggles, glasses, whatever on to make that go better. So here, let's just go back to this. I'll just make this work. It'll be fine. Cobblestone, we don't need cobblestone. We don't need oil shale. We can find that by the just gazillions at this point. And then I will take that book. Where are you? Great Heist Volume 2. And that leaves us with a moderate amount of money, but that can all be turned into brass or whatever. Anyway, I told you I had things I wanted to talk about, so my apologies. 2 minutes and almost 3 minutes in, let's talk about things. First off, this is episode 100. This, I think, marks the first time that we have hit triple digits with 7 Days to Die for a series. I don't know that I've ever gone full-on triple digits. That's a pretty big deal. Let's see, that guy is right over there. That's a clear quest, huh? Why don't we do this? Let's go over there right quick, because it won't take long. And we'll just go clear it of loot, because I don't... Maybe we have been over there, because I do see it's open. Maybe not. We'll see as we get closer. I don't think we've been over. I think more of the map will fill in. Anyway, episode 100. Something to start thinking about is, what in the world do we call endgame for this series? I'm honestly not sure. If I were to be really honest with you, and I'm going to go ahead and be really honest with you, I've been thinking of endgame for about 50 or so episodes, because I typically don't go more than about 50 episodes for this game. But I've just been having a good time, and there have been many things for us to do, so I've just been kind of running with it because that seemed like a good thing to do. So I don't know, just something to be thinking about. I'm not saying I have anything specific in mind, because truly I don't. It's just I figured I better raise the question because it's a good question to ask. The second question, or the second thought I want to throw out, maybe I should more accurately say, is, what about that hoard? That was just awful. I'm going to give you another just like drop of honesty here, okay? I have thought about re-recording that hoard video because, quite frankly, I think it's unwatchable. I mean, okay, maybe unwatchable is going a little far, but I think it's terrible. I mean, genuinely, truly, I think it's terrible. Oh, we're going to have problems here. Let's switch over to those guys before I open fire. Like, I just seriously think it's a bad video. I didn't enjoy the Hoard. I was incredibly frustrated by it. And not because, you know, I just want to completely dominate the Hoard and it's unfair when I can't. I mean, it was reasonably well dominated, I think. I think that's not unfair to say, but it just, I don't know. Bye! Oh, is he going to start hammering away at these frames? Because that'd be awesome. It just was disappointing, really. But that does lead me to another thought, and that thought is, I would love to know what your thoughts are for why that happened. Why did the zombies decide to pick that spot? Why? I should be able to jump and keep sneaking, right? I think. I don't know, I get my series mixed up. I think we can do that in this one. Honestly, there are just so many different things going on between games, I just can't keep track of them half the time here. But anyway, I want you to know that I don't know why that happened. Just in case it's not blindingly obvious already, I really have no idea why that happened. But I would love to find out, and I might have backed up the save file just because I thought it might be interesting to go in and check people's ideas. Why do you think it did X, Y, Z? I mean, theoretically, if I have that save file, I can go in and manipulate the base, since I think it's a base issue, and we can test some things just to see what happens. That'd be kind of like just a fun bonus video thing to do, because I'm not going to roll back time or anything. What happened, happened, even if I'm highly annoyed and disappointed by it and blah, blah, blah. It's just, you know, I'm not going to go back and redo things. That's just not right. It happened. Much as I am displeased at putting a crappy video out there, I don't know. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. And I guess I could just redo it and tell no one that it ever happened or something, but I don't know. It's not really my style. No, it helps if you load this thing before you pull the trigger. Okay. I have learned something new today. Load the crossbow, then fire. Got it. That's amazingly helpful. I wish someone would have told me that before. Okay, this is going to get iffy here. Let's just keep bashing away at this guy's dome. Yep. Oh, no. Okay, you're done. Good. Phew. That might be my best clear of the rooftop for the hospital. Now, with a little luck here... Yep, I didn't think so either. Let's do it like that. As a matter of fact, let's do it like that. I don't know where they are. I heard someone bashing away. Honestly, I keep saying honestly. You know what I mean. It's one of those crutch words. I just want to be out of here ASAP. Ooh, that's not bad. That's interesting. But I can't tell where they're coming from. So it's making it incredibly difficult here to do stuff. So here, let's pick the lock from right over here, and we can theoretically see if someone pops in. I mean, they're making an awful lot of noise. Hey, I see you now. I think I know where they're coming from. I have a suspicion that it might be from right about here. Okay. Now, if you gentleman and gentlewoman, I don't know. Never been entirely clear on the skate punk. I think it's a female zombie, but I've never been entirely clear. Whatever. You Zeds, just wait, because we're busy doing stuff. We already grabbed that one, so what's in here? Nothing great. Potentially something good with the armor. Is there anything back here? No, there's not. Okay. We're not going to activate the rally point. We're just going to get out of here today. I have zero interest whatsoever in running this entire POI. At least at the moment. Eventually, yeah, we'll come back and do one of these again. At this point, though, I really just want to kind of grab some materials and move along. Now, considering how much ammunition it costs to go through the hoard, I'm thinking maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea here to tear apart a couple of cars. Do we have a wrench handy? Wait a minute, what? Hold on. Don't make me hit my own truck like an idiot. That's rude. Where's my wrench? Sledgehammer, barbed wire mod, crossbow bolt, schematic. Are you kidding me? Oh, come on. Hey! If you ever want to know, if you ever doubted... My gosh. That right there. Are you kidding me? Ah. Okay, it's fine. Deep breaths. I just had plans today. And ignore them. We need coal. Okay. Where do we find coal? We should be able to find some coal out here. There was some coal. Oh, goodness. Do I have coal? Oh, that's not even nearby, though. Here, let's drive around for a minute. Because we're going to need some coal, and I don't know that we need more nitrate. I mean, eventually we will. But I don't know that we need it right now. Aha, okay, perfect. See? No problem. Deep breaths. That's not coal. Ah, you fooled me for the last time. Okay. There will be coal out here somewhere, because... There. You're not... Oh my gosh. Why can't I tell what anything is? What is going on? Cat, I'm losing my mind. Hey, I saw you. Can I... Nope. Is your tail just in camera? Not really, although you did knock over one of my camera stands. Whatever. Oh, now you're going to turn around and get in camera? Fine. After I turn it off? Hi. Say hi. Aha! That looks like coal. For the 37th time today. How are you? Ah! Okay. Not a big deal. Out of the way. Out of the way. Not coal. Okay, what is going on? There's something about the... I don't know, maybe it's because I turned off... I don't always remember to turn off, like, post-processing and all the junk that basically makes the game run slightly better. Because, let's be honest, the game never, ever runs well. That's coal. Oh, my gosh. So maybe it just looks different to me, or I'm just an idiot and I can't tell the difference between coal and a giant rock. I don't know which is true, but I'm going to be here a while. So, I'm busy digging a bunch of coal, and I hear a zombie, and I ignore him, because I figure, he'll let me know when he's here. Yeah, then that happened. So, I guess we'll just go ahead and call that good enough for right now. I don't know, that was 3,000 some odd coal. Where'd the truck go? Wow, that really rolled a long ways. I totally realized that I didn't fully park it before I hopped out, but I didn't think it would go that far. What do we have for coal now? Where are we at? Just under 4,000. Okay, not too bad. Now, while that's great and all, we still need more stuff. We're going to definitely need more nitrates. I think we only have 2,400 nitrate or 2,000, some odd like that. I don't know. I forget exactly how much. So I think what I'll do is I'm just going to head back to the base, and I'm going to keep an eye out for nitrate just to try to get a little bit more of it. And if I happen to find any nitrate on the way back, which is highly unlikely because you don't ever see nitrate in the cold, snowy area, I think the plan is going to be to try to collect somewhere around the neighborhood of 1,600 or so nitrate. I don't have an exact figure just because I don't remember exactly how much we have at the base, but I want to say it's maybe going to be 1,600, maybe 2,000, because I think we might have a little extra coal at the base. So if we do end up having some extra coal like that, then theoretically that puts us at a point where somewhere in the neighborhood of 2,000 or so nitrate should be sufficient for our purposes. So just kind of keep that in mind as we're driving on the way back. And if like I said, if I see anything like that, I'll just go ahead and stop and dig it out. You don't need to worry about it. I'll make sure that I tell you about it after I'm done. While I couldn't find any nitrate on the way back, I thought I'd just go ahead and grab a little bit of lead since, you know, the whole thing about ammunition is you need a variety of things. So I'm just going to dig out a little bit of lead for a little while, and then we'll meet back at base. So checking the box here, we've got 759 coal, 2,400 nitrate. So I was a little off on my numbers, but we can work with that. I have a feeling we're going to need a bunch of these, so let's start up on, I don't know, crafting a few of these guys. All right, if I were to just put all of these in here, I have no idea if that's going to be... That's not even enough. Wow. Can I pick those back up? Here, let's try this. What do we need to get up to 120 minutes? Wow, that's absurd. I think... Hold on. Put those guys on, and then let's do this again. Let's knock some time off that. 105 minutes. That sounds much better. Fire it up. Man, we need more coal. Oh, gosh. We need coal. I need more coal. We need more coal. That's fine. That's hilarious, though. That's pretty awesome. Goodness gracious. Great coals of coal. Or something. I don't know. Whatever. Let's stack those guys up. Military vest. How does that compare with what we are wearing? Because I don't even remember. What do we have on there? That's going to be a bit of an armor upgrade. Effect resistance 21%. That's 3% might be considerable enough that I would be willing to drop one if needed. I'm not entirely sure about that. That's an interesting question there. I mean, I forget how much this adds. If we take this off, so it is only one. Well then, that... I don't know then. That's, I want to say no. I'm just going to go ahead and say no to that. We'll roll with what we have, 3% or not. I mean, if the effect resistance is stuff like, I don't know, burnination or getting infected or whatever it may be, I'm okay with that. That's fine. We can just deal with that. The rest of this stuff, all right, here, let's just throw it away. Sorry, I'm trying to take stock of everything and trying to keep things in mind, like, you know, putting stuff on stuff to sell and stuff like that. I know it's really complicated type stuff. Not really. Okay, let's see. Let's drop off headlight, silver nuggets, etc. Bunch of the stuff we're going to use elsewhere. I think those go in there. These go in here. Man, we might need to make some more oils too. That's interesting. I was not necessarily expecting to be in a position where we might need to make more oil. I find that to be somewhat surprising. Here, let's drop off. I guess we don't need 5 of those guys. I don't even know why we have them. That's the schematic. Oh. Well, use that. Did we not have that one? We already had that one. I thought I saw the icon on it that we hadn't. Whatever. No big loss. Nah. It's a small amount of money. No one cares. No one will even notice. Let's go over to the other base, because I need to see what's going on over here. I'm just going to tell you, I don't remember what was or was not done over here in terms of repairing things. Remember, there was a hole in the wall. I vaguely remember putting that lantern back up on the wall and sticking it such that it's like magic up there and it's just stuck to the surface. Vaguely. Did I mention my recording schedule is all out of whack this time around? It's kind of been like that for a couple of weeks now, so you'll just have to forgive me if I don't know what's happening. And if you don't, well, I guess that's your prerogative. Have we gone back and addressed ladders? Okay, no. So we can fix ladders. We can do this. Go ahead and take that guy off because we don't need him. Let's pop our ladders back down so we can get down here. I would like to start moving things over here. Let's see, everything is good over here, right? Everything is fine. This wall, theoretically, is all fine. I don't see anything leaping out that it's damaged. Just making sure. Like I said, I don't remember what's happening. Oh, we need more bars. Wooden bars. Do we not have those, or are they sitting somewhere and I just forgot about them? That is entirely possible. I fully recognize that. Let's copy that rotation. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that fills that guy up, so that's nice and full surface to walk on. How you doing, turret? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Let's go in here because we have stuff we should probably be doing. I vaguely remember making a second mixer, the thought being that we could get crushed sand out of it. I think. Do we have any crushed sand waiting in here? Holy crap, we do. Wow, I was not expecting that. That's spectacular. Concrete mix. 550, let's do 275. And then we can do 275 over there. So that'll basically get us everything we can get for the time being. So we have a little bit of concrete mix left over, but not enough to complete the walls. I need to remember to put the nerdy glasses back in the other box. My bad. Here, let's see, what do we have for stones? Because I've been kicking around the idea of making another forge over here just for cement. Although, what is our brainy point at? Advanced engineering. Is it that one? All forge recipes cost 10% less. How much do you cost right now for cement? 12. Oh, man, that is stupidly expensive. I guess we should be cooking... Well, there's... Actually, yeah. No, that's fine. Let's turn this back on. And I'm going to let you continue smelting the sand for the time being. And then let's get you started on the lead, because that's really your purpose in life. Over here, we need iron. Or was I intentionally trying to get everything out of these? Maybe I was trying to do that because I was going to move them. I don't remember what I was doing now. So we have no metal in here. Do we have any metal in this box? Got some wrenches and stuff. There's the wrench. What are you doing in there? What was it doing in there? That frustrated me. It was not supposed to be in there. It was supposed to be in inventory because we have use of it. There are things I would like to dismantle because we can use the brass. That's really what it comes down to. I wanted to dismantle some stuff. But no. Yeah, let's go and put you in there. I don't know. Do we have any other turrets in there? I guess there's the other one. Whatever. It's fine. It's funny. In the other series, man, turrets. Just saying. Check them out. They're cool. They're a lot of fun. Oil shale, we're pretty much good on that for the time being. In terms of gasoline, I mean, obviously we can use more. Just saying, in terms of the moment, it's fine. Steel crossbow bolts. Okay, there we go. So we can go back to those for a little while. That's good. I like the steel ones. Those do nice, good damage. That's enjoyable. Appreciate that. And then the rest of the stuff is really just going to be a matter of getting all of our upgrades in place, I think. We've got a lot of ammunition we need to create, so we got to let all of that stuff really get rolling. How are you doing with the sand? I really would like to do some bulletproof glass or something, so that's just going to take some sand to do that. So we'll just kind of let that go. There are wood bars. I knew I had some kicking around. Ah, it's so frustrating. Didn't trust myself on that one. I just was like, whatever. And it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme. It's fine. So, if I wanted to make a forge, we have everything we need except duct tape and iron pipes. I mean, effectively. The rest of that stuff is over there, of course, but that's not too bad. At this stage of the game, it really does seem... Wow, we don't have any duct tape. That's crazy. Like, cement is the big roadblock right now to being able to really just expand or increase walls or whatever, all that stuff. We just don't have enough of it. I would really like to fortify these walls over here, the interior of them, so that we're not dealing with flagstone, cobblestone, whatever stone. I want concrete. Oh, we can only do one. I was going to do two. I didn't grab enough leather. For some reason, I thought whatever was in there was enough. I didn't pay attention to that. Clearly. Because otherwise I wouldn't be making a second trip. Just for no stinking reason. Oh my gosh. Probably break that car apart now that I'm thinking about it. Here, let's go do that. Alright. Leather. Craft another forge. It didn't matter because that one is not yet done. No big deal. Grab a wrench. Let's see what we get out of this guy. It's going to be garbage, primarily, but hey, you never know. I want to be breaking these guys apart because I want me some radiators. Radiator, please. Several of them. There's an engine. I'll take that. I'll never turn down an engine unless I have hundreds of them. And then I will turn down engines. Wow, I've never checked you. How about that? You? Wow. 8 lead in there. Could have used that lead. And a doorknob. Interesting. Okay. It is now zombie run o'clock. I think we've done, I don't know, something today. I don't know what we've done today. Honestly, I really don't know what we've done today. I think maybe we've made a forge. Potentially 2 of them. And even then, I'm not 100% positive about that. Let's go downstairs. We're going to put the forge... where do we put this guy? Right there. Sure. There's not much rhyme or reason to that other than that looks like a good place where one would expect a forge to be. As best I can tell. I don't know. How are you doing over here? You are... I'm just going to go ahead and split you because it's going to take forever if I don't. It's just going to take forever. We need to get stuff rolling here. Brass, we can put that in there because we don't have any use for that at the moment, and we will need to smelt that as well. At least the lead is going up pretty quickly. I mean, that makes me happy at least. Oh, here, I can drop off radiator as well. Let's go put our other forge down and see where this leaves us. Man, this place is just a mess. Whoever designed this base, they should go back to base designing school because this is just weird. It's all over the place. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Yeah, it really doesn't. I mean, what is the point of all of this? It boggles the imagination. Here, let's run back across again. Because again, weird design and all. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, we do have some... Okay, hold on. I gotta figure out how to do the math. There we go. Okay, perfect. Gah! You ever have those lifetimes? I don't know why I did it that way. I guess I just didn't think I had that many. Whatever. I don't know. Sure. 20. Good. And then you do 20 minutes worth of time over here as well. Okay. Last thing I want to do today is run back this way. It is a little easier getting around now, but not by much. And we're going to go in here because I think, if I'm not mistaken, we have those guys we can put in there, which that will help. It's basically going to make it faster to smelt and to craft in there in both of those forges, so that'll be helpful. Like that we have extras of these guys. Glad that they were saved. That was a good decision, by the way. Okay, can I put you in there right now? Yes. That looks like that went into place. That went into place. I really wish it'd be a little brighter. Something like that, so it's obvious you have them in there. To me, it's just not super obvious. I don't know if you need to turn it off and turn it back on or whatever for the bellows to take effect. So I'm just going to do that because I really didn't pay any attention whatsoever. We're going to let those guys cook. We don't have a whole lot of stones left over, and we need to have stones to create concrete. We will worry about that in the future when we get to the point where we need more stones. But for right now, we do have 6,000 of them, so it's at least better than nothing. I don't know. I guess we'll see where that leaves us. I don't know. I got nothing. We'll pick up on the next one as we go into episode 101. Just rolling into day 51, more or less. So again, let me know what you think about why the base did what it did in the last episode, because I would love to just kind of test some theories out. I think that'd be kind of fun. And do check out the Patreon, patreon.com/KIC Gaming, and I will catch you on the next video. Till then, thanks for watching. See you later.